I was fucking with this shorty. She was bad, but I know I wasn't the only one on her roster. This information will be important later. She had titties and an ass that was soft and plump, like rising homemade bread. We fucked and it was decent. I would give it about a 6 out of 10, but the best part of her sex was that she could take pipe. Fast forward, it's summer 2017, and me and my boys decided that we're gonna go to Woodlands for brunch. RIP to Woodlands. Who's been in Woodlands before? Who's had their rum punches and all the ratchetness that went with brunch when it came to Woodlands? Anybody in the audience who's been to Woodlands? All right. So I already knew. Yeah, RIP is right. He goes, I already knew what I was getting myself into. Some nasty food, but some great rum punches that would make me feel lusty. Yeah, do you guys think that their food was good? Because I hated their food, but their rum punch was amazing. Their food was like subpar. Yeah, I did not like their food. Anyway, it was about that time. Yeah, I thought so. It was about that time where the team was about to disperse. I sent Shorty the looking eye emoji. I was vetting her since earlier because I knew I wanted to make some macaroni and cheese. She didn't reply until about an hour and a half later, and I was in my feelings about it, but I was on my way to another girl's crib. Someone was gonna get this rum punch dick. Someone said when you was drunk, the food was good. No. Anyway, so when Shorty FaceTimed me, I was ready to turn my car around and go straight to her crib. And that's what I did. I sped right on the BQE and had to tell the other girl I wasn't feeling good and I would hit her up later. I know that's fucked up, but I was single. That's really fucked up though. Like, your first link doesn't answer, so you go to the second link, and then now your first link hits you up, and then you trash your second link to go to your first link. Have you guys done that before? Your number one link, you like doesn't hit you up, so you go to number two. The number one hits you up out of nowhere, and now you're back to number one. Hey Tasha. Yeah, that's not right, y'all. Y'all shouldn't do that. Y'all shouldn't do that. That's not nice. All right. So I pull up to her crib and she looked off. Like she didn't know I was going to get there so quickly. She looked disheveled, which is the best way I can describe it. But I was tipsy and wanted to be in her pussy, so I didn't care. She goes takes a shower and I'm relaxing in her room preparing my soldier. She comes out wet, and bro, the best time to eat pussy is when it's fresh out the shower. What, Keisha? I brought both links with me outside last night. Nobody got dubbed. What summer you having, Keisha? Woo, child, you are brave. You got to submit that story. I need you to submit that story and how that kind of came about because, baby. Baby. All right. So I slam her on the bed, push her knees to her chest, and go to town, making them slurping sounds she likes, spitting on it and giving her 2-finger teas. I slip them out and I make her taste it. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. Give me a second, guys. Got a message from the team. All right. All right. Moving on. So finally, I slip out my dick. I grab her by the neck. Don't worry, she likes this. She wants me to do it every time we had sex. And throat fuck her for a few strokes. Nice and slow. Then place my dick in her pussy. After like 2 to 3 strokes in my head, I'm like, something doesn't feel right. I keep stroking and I'm like, this feels a bit looser than I remember. So I immediately go soft, just off the thought of it. She asked me what's wrong because I just started to put back on my clothes. I wanted to shed a Denzel Washington tear and say, who else been in your pussy today? But thugs don't shed tears. As I walk out the door with her behind me, I see another nigga pull up. He tried to walk around me and go to her door saying, sorry, bro, I forgot my Apple Watch in there. At that point, I was steaming, but charge it to the game. Yikes. Yikes. Guys, what are we rating that story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And we know that the person that he had sex with was a Gemini, but can you guess his sign? Can you guess his sign? We have 3 chili peppers. Not the game is the game. Yes. Yep. Someone said he's a Capricorn. He's a Libra. They said that boy held it down. He's a Leo. We got 5 chili peppers and a Cancer. A Scorpio. We got 3 chili peppers and a pepper? Oh, another pepper. I was like, what is that? Doesn't sound like a Capricorn. Yes, 5 chili peppers. All right, guys. He get a sweet pepper. Oh, hey boo, how are you? Not 4 sweet peppers. All right, guys. Well, we know that the person he had sex with was a Gemini, but he is a Pisces. Did y'all see that one coming? Did y'all see that one coming? All right, guys. Again, we're telling stories about the time that you've had sex with a Gemini. Those are the stories that those are the stories that I am basically talking about right now. And if you guys want to come live and tell your story, you can do so by I have it pinned in our comment already. But basically, you can call that hotline. You can hit us up and you'll come live and tell your story. Or if you want to come on Instagram, you can do it live as well. Either way, the hotline, you'll be anonymous. No one can see you. But if you want to come on live and tell your story, you can do that as well. Again, we're talking about having sex with Geminis, okay? Because we are in Gemini season, all right? All right. One more thing, if you're not following the Spicy Studios, please go ahead and do so. I am Courtney Shaw, your host, okay? Happy Spicy Wednesday, Fiona. Hi. Oh, shit. What did I do? Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to go into the next story, and then we're going to do a switch over from IG Live to YouTube. So this is the last story before we switch over to YouTube. This one is called Painter's Paint. I was being wined and dined by this rich art collector in Chicago. We went out on a couple of dates. He took me to Alinea, Goosefoot, and Oriole. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of this stuff right. Is anybody from Chicago here? I don't know. I don't think I'm pronouncing these all wrong, but whatever. At the time, I was a struggling painter, so it was nice to be dating someone who was known in the art community. And he was Black, so that was a plus for me. We had sex a couple of times, but nothing beats this time. We were finishing up dinner, sipping on wine, and he was feeding me figs. Okay, sis, figs. Random. Every time he put one in his mouth, I would suck his finger a little. He kept laughing every time I did it, but little did he know I wanted the D. He had this huge blank canvas propped up on his wall, and I kept asking, what was it for? He kept telling me, you'll see. In my head, I start calculating and assuming all the things he wanted to do with that canvas. I just kept thinking, I hope he doesn't want me to paint him. I hate doing those type of paintings. Snapping out of my daze, he kisses me softly on the lips. We kiss passionately for about 5 minutes, and he starts to grab my waist and scoops me up and carries me over to the chase sofa and lays me on my back. A king, okay? He starts kissing me on my forehead and down on my nose, to my lips, to my neck, to my collarbone, to my chest. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. Explore the woman that you're having sex with, okay? Like, explore her body, kiss the body parts that you know are very sensitive, okay? Let's stop ramming it fucking in, okay? Let's not do that. You gotta get her wet before you can ram it in there, okay? But that's with anybody, not even women, just like in general. Get to know your partner's body, okay? That's it, period. Anyway. He sucks on each one and keeps making his way down. He stops and goes, "Oh, I almost forgot." He pulls the huge canvas off the wall and places it on the floor near his fireplace. He scoops me up again and places me on it. He goes, "I want our pleasure to be on the canvas." I ask him what does he mean. He sticks his finger in his mouth and then touches the canvas. He touches the canvas. The part of the canvas instantly turns black. Basically, any moisture that touched the canvas would turn from white to black. This instantly turned me on. I immediately get on my knees and start to suck his dick. I was making it wet, trying to engulf his dick in my mouth. I'm not the best dick sucker in the world, but that night I was trying my best. He tells me to get on all fours and he starts eating it from the back and licks my asshole too. I love a man that eats everything on the menu. Don't we all, sis? Don't we all? He finally comes up for air and wants me to ride him. He pulls out the condom and I use my mouth to put it on him. You know what? I meant to ask the submitter, where did this canvas come from? Because I'm sure a lot of people out here are very curious about how they can get this canvas. Anyway, she goes, I straddle him and put my feet on the canvas and start bouncing up and down on it. I isolate my hips and start to move on my pelvic area while arching my back as he sucks on my chest again, tugging on my nipple rings. Whoa, the girl know how to ride, okay? She's giving us explicit details on how she's riding, okay? He held on to me and told me to stop while he put in. He held on to me and told me to stop while he put in work in my pussy. Fast, long strokes. I climax and he lays me on my back and tries to eat me out again, but my clit was throbbing and I didn't want him to touch me anymore. He goes, "Can I nut on you?" I say, "Sure, do it anywhere." He starts jerking off and 10 minutes later, there's nut all over my body. I don't know what got into me, but I start to smear the nut all over the canvas. In the end, we made a masterpiece that he hung up in his foyer. We stopped fucking with each other. And you'll know why by his zodiac sign. Wow. So guys, what are you rating that story? From 1 to 5 chili peppers. Now we know he's a Gemini, but what do you think her sign is? Yikes. And this is like 50 Shades of Grey. Absolutely. Ooh, child. We have 5 chili peppers, not a whole bowl. Right. Can we see the canvas? That's what I want to see. Sis, if you're in this chat, please, you can DM us the canvas. I would love to see it. Okay. Love to see it. Yes. You go ahead and get that canvas when you purchase your home. Absolutely. Yes. All right. We have 4 chili peppers, 5 chili peppers. We know that he's a Gemini, but what is her sign? Well, guys, we know that he's the Gemini. We have to figure out her sign. So I guess you guys are meaning that she's a Sagittarius. Shad, I don't know what type of content you're talking about. If you're talking about cups and combos, you'll have to DM them. For now, every other Wednesday, we're going live and telling anonymous sex stories. Sorry. She's a Virgo. She's an Aries. A Cancer? She's a Scorpio. Let's see. Okay, guys. Well, we know that he's a Gemini, but she is an Aquarius. Yes, an Aquarius. But she was sucking dick. She just said she's not the best at it. She said she's not the best at it. She was just doing it. But, yeah. Does anybody, if you're not following the Spicy Studios, please go ahead and follow the Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. We have more content like this, spicy, 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 spicy. Okay. And if you want to come live and tell your story about a time that you had sex with a Gemini, please go ahead and hit up the hotline, because the hotline, you'll come on anonymously. No one will see you. You'll just tell your story. Or if you're brave, you can come on IG live with us. The choice is up to you. Now, with that being said, we are going to switch things around. I am going to hop off of IG Live and I'm going to go right into the YouTube Live on Cups and Combos page. So again, we're coming off of IG Live and we're going right into the Cups and Combos YouTube page. It will be on the stories. All you have to do is swipe up and you'll be in the live, back in the live with us, okay? So I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Please come see us on YouTube Live so we can finish these stories. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and put this up on the YouTube page. All right, we're just gonna wait for some more people to join. And we're gonna start. Okay. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, not the post. All right. All right, we're gonna wait. Where is the swipe up? All right, just waiting for people to join and we'll get this started. Oh, here we go. All right. How is everybody doing? Just waiting for more people to join so we can go ahead and get started on this. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Let's get more people on here so we can finish these stories. Let's make sure this posted. Hey, we're back. Oh, this transition was amazing. Let's go ahead. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and finish the stories. Let me see. Where were we? All right. So here we are. This one is called Side Boo Vacation. Again, we're talking about Gemini sex this whole episode. All right. This one goes, I'm going to keep it a stack. I went on a vacation with someone who wasn't my man. I was in a whole ass relationship. My side niggas always flew me and my girls out, and I used to cover it up by saying I'm jet setting with my girlfriends. No, he would pay for my expenses, and now he would pay for my expenses and spotted a few of my friends and didn't know how to pay and didn't have to pay him back. He was a scammer and I was living a dangerous life. All right, sis. So you had a side nigga who's a scammer and he would spot your expenses for you and your friends. Yes, you're definitely living a dangerous life. She goes, this time he flew us out to Turks and Caicos and put us up in a beautiful resort. He explicitly told me that he wanted to see me in a thong bikini so he could smack my ass anytime he wanted. Me being a good girl that I am for my zaddy, I made sure I got the cutest thong bikini from Fashion Nova. We land and we get picked up by a driver. Once inside the car, we had chilled champagne and fruit. He told me nothing but the best for his baby girl. There I was giggling like a little schoolgirl. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell you told your man. Like, you had to tell your homegirls, like, they cannot post anything or block him from his stories or something because, baby, that is dangerous. At this point, you're probably wondering why this man isn't my main nigga. My main dude is in the Navy and is deployed almost majority time of the year. Plus, I love him, but the selfish part of me have needs and I want them met. I no longer cheat on him though. Okay, sis. So back to Turks and Caicos. We were in our suite and it's huge. We have ocean views, jacuzzi, walk-in showers, 24-hour butler, the works. The first thing I asked him is if we could go to the beach. He never denies me, so we took a shower. Right. I put on my skimpy thong bikini and he's impressed. My titties were sitting nice and perky and my ass was round and bubble. That thing accentuated that. He's huge. Oh, he hugged me and feels on my ass and then smacks it. You know, I would really praise this, but like, he's your side nigga. Like, yikes. Why don't you just break up with your man if you're going to do all this? But anyway, all of a sudden, he closes the curtain to the cabana and asks me to sit on the bench with my legs spread. He pulled my bikini bottoms to the side and ate me out. I took the champagne bottles and started pouring some on my body. He came up for air and started licking the champagne off my body. I pushed him off and then he poured some on his dick. Yo, yo, yo. I pushed him off and then poured some on his dick, got on my knees and went to work. Throat baby, okay? I was gagging on it, spitting on it, back on his dick. He was holding the back of my head and pulling on my wig. Thank goodness it didn't come off. I poured water on his dick to wash off whatever champagne was left. We get dressed, opened the cabana curtains again. He tipped the waitress and we went back to the suite. He went in the shower before me and then I went afterwards. When I came out, he had a towel laid out, some massage oil and candles lit. Yo, he's the most romantic side nigga. And I guess they have the freedom to do that because they have no commitment to you, honestly. He said he wanted to take care of me. He dried me off, laid me down, started oiling me down. He got me to my feet. He got me to my feet, then started rubbing on them, and then put my toes in his mouth. Do you guys like foot fetishes? Is that something that you guys like? Or like, do you mind sucking feet? Just let me know. Put it in the comments. Let's see, where am I? Toes, right. He kissed his way up my legs and then my thighs. He started biting on my inner thighs softly and kissed my pussy lips. He parted those lips with his finger and gave me the most orgasmic orgasm ever from head. It was the slow and sensual head, the type that shows me that you care about my pussy. He was rubbing and pinching on my titties while doing so. I was literally screaming his name at this point. He came up and he was hard. While I was laying on my back, he came up to where I was and told me to open my mouth and keep my hands away from me. I did, and he put his dick in my mouth. Every time I would try to put my hands near it, he would say and stick his dick deeper in my mouth. He said, "Listen, baby." After doing this for a couple of minutes, he finally got off top of me and lifted my legs in the air and over his shoulders. She is very explicit. I'm like having a hard time following this story because I'm just like, okay. And then he did this and then he did that. Anyway, he put his dick in me and started slowly going in and out, kissing my legs as he stroked me, grunting every time he stuck his dick in my wet pussy. He told me to taste his dick. I put his dick in my mouth. Oh, I put my dick and my pussy cream in his mouth. At this point, I wanted to ride him. I got on top and started moving my hips up and down on his dick. He kept moaning, "Oh shit." I was going to make him come. His dick starts to stimulate my clit as I'm riding. I knew I was going to come soon. So I did, but I had to make sure he came. After I come, I get my riding rhythm back. He starts grunting harder and says, "Fuck, I'm about to nut." I whisper in his ear while I'm riding him to come in me. See, girl, now this is where it becomes dangerous because you letting your side nigga nut in you, right? You letting your side nigga nut in you, and like there's just like no backup plan. This is just all a disaster waiting to happen. Anyway, moving on. Right, exactly. That was a trigger because he did nut in me and let out a huge grunt as he did it. I get off top of him. He lays there for a minute, goes to the bathroom, and comes out with the wet washcloth and wipes me down. A king. I then go to the bathroom to make sure I pee, and I took a Plan B that I had sitting in my toilet traveling case. Girl. You bought the Plan B. You knew exactly what you was doing, sis. You knew exactly what you were doing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Guys, what are we rating this story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? And we all know that, so this case, she's the Gemini. And what do you think his sign is? So what are we rating from 1 to 5 chili peppers? And what do you think his sign is? Because she's the Gemini, but what is... Brandon says she's a veteran. Oh my goodness gracious. Not a veteran. Y'all are so annoying. Oh my God, y'all so annoying. Well, I'm just waiting for people to guess what their signs are and then rate the story as well. Listen, this is the nicest scamming nigga ever. Yes, the nicest. Okay. The nicest. No. Yes, he's a Cancer. Okay, he's a Libra. Virgo. Well, we have 5 chili peppers. That's funny. Well, we know that she's the Gemini, but he's a Leo. So big Leo energy, right? I don't know if Leos like to be the side niggas, but there y'all go. There y'all go. There y'all go. Oh, man. Wow. All right. We're on to our last story of the evening, unless somebody wants to come live and tell their story. And if you're not following Cups and Convos on YouTube, go ahead and do so because that's that's how you're going to see these lives going forward. Like I'll start on IG Live and then I'm going to switch over to YouTube. And we're just going to have to kind of get used to it, guys. I'm sorry. I know you guys want it on one platform, but we got things to do. We got monies to make, and Instagram ain't giving us no money. So YouTube it is. All right. The last story of the evening. I call this Dookie Dick. Okay, here we go. It was my freshman year in college, and we were on campus for a minimum of 3 weeks, and I already knew who I wanted to fuck. Yikes. He was medium build, brown skin, and baby tattoos. What are baby tattoos? And swag before I fucked him was amazing. He was roommates with this doofy kid. He was roommates with this doofy kid. He was roommates with this doofy kid that my roommate befriended. Till this day, I don't know why they were friends. He was so doofy. Anyway, I asked the doofy friend to introduce me to his fine-ass roommate. When he did, me and this beautiful chocolate man exchanged numbers. One night, he invited me to the dorm room. So I made sure I had my good panties on and I had my sleaziest pajama sets on. I knocked on his door and all the lights off except for in his room. We go into his room and we smoke and we had a few drinks. I'm already lit because I wasn't a smoker. So there he is sitting on the chair, looking fine as fuck. I sit on his lap. He starts filling me up, putting his hands down my shorts and touching my pussy. It made me quiver. He also started kissing my neck and my décolletage. Okay, sis, décolletage. This got me activated. I hopped off of him and began to take his pants down. I started to give him head. Back then, I wasn't the monster I am now with the head, but I'm decent. He wasn't the best at giving head, but what do you expect? We're both the tender age of 18 and 19. That's very true, because at the age of 18 and 19, you not know like super head, thunder looking coochie. Like, no, this giving head comes with experience. And the more experience you have, the better. Anyway, I would say, though, I remember his stroke game. He had me bending over and touching my toes while he was hitting it from the back, dagga style. He then put one leg up on the windowsill and started long stroking me that way. Then he had me doggy style. I was thinking to myself, this man loved hitting it from the back so much, but didn't have much of a caboose, so I don't know why he was so eager. That's real, sis. Little booties matter, period. Little booties matter, period. Then it hit me. He was trying to insert his dick in my booty hole. Okay, I never tried anal before this day, so I was surprised that I was even comfortable with it. He kissed my ear and whispered into it to relax. I got you. Well, he got in there, and yes, it was uncomfortable, but after a while, it was feeling good. This is the part where it gets gross. After sticking it in my ass, he wanted head again. I wasn't opposed to it, so I decided to go down, and as soon as I put my nose near his dick, I knew my booty wasn't flushed out all the way. Oh, mind you, the lights were off, so I take a wipe from his dresser and wipe his dick down, smelt it again, and couldn't go through sucking his dick. I told him my stomach started to hurt, and I ran back to my dorm. Well, y'all can't be doing surprise anal on y'all woman. Like, y'all don't know if she flushed out for the day. Oh no, baby. Guys, what are you rating the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? And what do you think his sign is? Well, we know his sign is a Gemini, but what do you think her sign is? What do you think her sign is, guys? I know, so disgusting. I would be sad. No, baby, I'd be out. I can't do that. Right. You can't be having anal with just any old body. Yikes. You can't do that. Absolutely not. Oh, guys, can you guess her zodiac sign? Can you guess it? Can you guess it? Can you guess it? We know that he's the Gemini, feeding for anal, but can you guess her sign? She was with the shits until she couldn't anymore. Oh my gosh. Well, actually, you know what? This is not the last story of the evening because I do have one more. This was submitted, but I'm gonna get to the last story in a minute. But this was submitted last minute, like not last minute, but it was submitted 2 weeks ago by an anonymous person. It has nothing to do with Geminis, but is a very funny fucking story. So they're saying that she's a Capricorn, she's an Aries, she's literally with the shits. Absolutely. Well, her sign is charming. Well, he's a Gemini and she was a Capricorn. Yes, darling. Yes, she's a Capricorn. All right. I don't know why you keep missing it. We go live every other Wednesday, 7:00, same time. Like, all right. So here's the last story. Has nothing to do with Gemini sex, but I thought it was very funny when it was submitted to me. She goes, this was a little minute ago, but I used to hang out with my cousin a lot in Riverdale. And it's nothing but a whole bunch of white kids and shit. This is like, early 2000s. And we went to this party and my cousin knew everyone. I noticed there's this cute ass white boy there and I'd never been with a white guy. He was cute and told me that he was Italian. If there was any race of white I'd ever consider, it would be Italian. So in my head, I'm like, all right, Italian stallion. They like the black of the white people. Not the black of the white people. Stop. So, he had bread and he had a good job, a car, and his own crib in Yonkers. So we all ended up going to his crib, my cousins and I, and him and his friends. And we get to the crib and we're just on the same time. I was curious to see what it was hidden for with the white man. Plus, he was cute, so I was ready. We went upstairs to go do what we wanted to do, and now I didn't see anything. The lights are off or whatever, but he's on top of me, missionary, and his body is moving like he's fucking me, but I don't feel anything. So I'm like, all right, let me turn on the lights because something's not right. Anyway, have any of you guys tried the pink horse power drink that Cameron be selling? Well, let the man know. Anyway, she goes. So she turns on the light because she's like, something's not right. I turn the lights on and this nigga dick was like a baby's dick. And everybody always compares a small penis to a baby dick. But when I tell you it was small, it was so fucking small. Hard, it must have been 3 inches. My fucking pinky was bigger than his dick. I just couldn't. No. No. No, not that your pinky was bigger than his dick. The nigga said that he hit it. The nigga said, let me hit it from the back. No, wait, what? Now I got a big ass. That little dick ain't even going in this pussy from the back. So now I start looking and the fucking condom is baggy. Not the baggy condoms. Ladies, if you ever have sex with a man with a baggy condom in 2021, you better call him out. There are no baggy condoms allowed in this day and age. You better tell your man or the man that you fucking that, nah, we ain't doing this with your baggy ass condom. Anyway. I never seen a baggy condom, baggy in width and length. It looked like he should have tied a fucking knot with the condom to keep it on. She said, "Can you tie it in knot? Can you tie it in a bow?" That's how fucking baggy the condom was. Oh my gosh. Then she goes, and I was just like, this is not going to work. So I ended up packing it the fuck up. And now I learned that he wasn't even Italian. He was fucking German, fucking Nazi German. I will never again stray away from my race. Ah! Guys, what are we rating this story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And then I know who submitted the story, but can you guess her sign? She didn't tell me what his sign was, but can you guess her sign? Oh my God. Fucking Vienna sausage is right. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Ladies, have you ever came in encounter with a baggy condom man? That man tried to put on a Magnum knowing damn well he needed to use a finger condom. That man put on a Magnum and knew he's supposed to be using a finger condom because, baby, we said she's a Virgo, she's a Leo, she's a Taurus. Someone says Pisces. All right, what are we rating the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? Someone said that she's a Taurus. Oh my God. Jesus, be offense. Please be offense. Just waiting for the comments to come in. It's kind of delayed on my end. Someone said rating is a baby chick. No, not the baby chick out of the egg. Well, for you guys to know, she is a Pisces. Yes, she is a Pisces. 3 chili peppers, no peppers, just laughs. Yes, that story was fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, yes, guys. So at the end of the day, just don't fuck European men. They're just not it. I'm sorry. They have the Vienna sausages. Oh my gosh. Well, that was our last story of the evening. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So how it's going to work in the future is that we're going to be going on IG Live for the first maybe story or two. And then, someone said 5 more stories. And then we're going to switch over to YouTube. Oops. Then we're going to switch over to YouTube and finish the rest of the stories. So that's how it's going to work. Iceman the Beast, that's how it's going to work. We're going to start on IG Live, and then we're going to go right into the YouTube Live after a story or two. That's what we're going to be doing from now on. I appreciate you guys for coming over and converting, because I know that wasn't easy, but we here. And like always, follow Be Spicy Studios, follow Cups and Combos on the YouTube page, and always remember to keep it spicy.